When editing photos for web, typically with clients that are on a budget, you're not given the strongest photography to work with. We're often given photos that are straight from a camera roll and have just been taken on the sides, and sometimes they're not the best to work with. So we've come up with some ways of editing photos on a shoestring budget, which only take a few minutes to put together rather than spending hours working on Adobe Photoshop or having to hire a professional photographer to come in and get those shots. So here's a quick fire tutorial on how you can take your images, optimize them for a website using AI. So when working with clients with a shoestring budget, sometimes they don't have the budget to have a professional photographer come in and get photos of their items or just for their website. So sometimes we're left with photos like this, which have been taken on a phone and have just been ripped straight from the camera. So there's a couple ways we can do this. We can either edit ourselves in Adobe Photoshop, which can take a lot longer, or we can actually work with an AI tool and tell it exactly what to remove and what to edit. So here's a little bit of a before, and here is some that I've made earlier. So essentially what I've done is I've spoken directly with ChatGPT to make these edits for us. So rather than me spending hours in Adobe Photoshop to get this right, essentially I told it exactly what to do and it's made the edits for me. So in this case, what I've done is I've asked it to create a prompt for Adobe Firefly. I want it to remove the goalposts. I want it to add some foliage to the trees, and I want to make it summer just to make the photo look a bit more aesthetically pleasing. And so what I've done is I've just written all the changes out here, nice and simply, and I've made sure to say, do not change any other aspects of the image. So we want to make sure the core of the image stays exactly the same. We're just doing a little bit of editing. And so what I tend to do is get the prompt here. So it's created the prompt for me. I've gone into Adobe Firefly. So I'm just going to start this process off again. And then what I'm doing is I'm pasting the prompt in here, generating, and then letting it do its thing. So it's going to now make these changes for me. Now, the reason I work with ChatGPT first is because it knows how Adobe Firefly works, and so it knows how to properly speak to the software. So rather than me trying to painstakingly write that out inside of Adobe Firefly and then getting wrong iterations, ChatGPT is able to make a much stronger prompt for me. So this is doing its thing in the background, but I've actually made a few versions of this earlier, so I'm just going to click on these. So as you can see, what it's done is it's removed the goalposts and the football there. It's actually made it a dry summer's evening and added some foliage to it here. Now ChatGPT has also done the same, because sometimes it doesn't like to listen to me and it will actually make these changes itself. So it's actually given me a few different options here. So you can see how the two different AI tools work here. So this one's added far more foliage and probably changed the actual the trees here. It's also given me a second option, which I can look at here. So this one's got a much calmer sky. And we have a few different versions we can work with here. So essentially I've taken an image, which is untidy, and just tidied up a little bit with an AI tool. And that has taken me just under 3 minutes to go through and edit. So you can keep rerunning this, and this is far more time efficient than doing it yourself in Adobe Photoshop. Thank you for watching. If you're interested in editing your photography for your website using this method, feel free to get in touch at pixelhaze.studio.